I'm slipping. Let me go back on what I actually sampled. So this is the original sample here. It's from a group called Quiet Elegance. Yeah, I need love. So that's what it is. So I took it, right? All I did was like, it's a simple little loop, but it'll go for a song, you know? Check this out. But this is what I do with it. So I just did that. So I just kept messing with this here. Like some loop beats are pretty cool to do, but I'm gonna say the talking for last. But this is what I really did with it and recorded it. Put the pitch down a little bit. Yeah. So I want to add some more to that, just so it won't be so bland. Even though that loop can keep playing and rappers can just spit and do their thing, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna add some more to that and just play this. Take that part right there. I found something I really like in that sample. So when she said, like when she be hitting them little notes right there, like that about love, I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna go back to the loop just so it won't be so, boring, same loop through the whole song. I've been learning that from like past things to do that more, but Yeah. All right. Waiting for this to pop back up so I can stop it and then take that part of the sample and keep going. It's gonna be a very simple one too, man. Like some stuff is just simple. It don't need to be all the extra stuff added to it. And yeah, it's an art form to this. Like, and I'm not speaking from the boasting of my flesh, but I named this one "Righteous Indignation" for a reason. Because as I was making it, it was like thinking about the times and everything that's going on today. I'm like, okay, you know, it's time for us to stand up as a people, not just stand up and do anything. Like stand up in the spirit, let the Most High stand up in us. And as we feel that urge, it's not an urge as in a physical one, but it's the urge of the Ruach HaKodesh, of the Spirit of the Most High. And as the Most High starts to raise us up to really take on, take charge in the Most High's authority, and not be afraid of the stuff that's going on out here, then we would get out there and do what we're supposed to do. We'll do what we're supposed to do. Trying to wait for this thing to load. You know what? I'm just gonna download the whole joint and get that section. Oh, for all the producers out there, it's this nice thing on the I guess like one of the little widget things you can get on Google. It's called sample. Get it, and you can cut whatever section you need in a song. Especially if you don't want to take the whole song. If you just like a certain section, and you don't feel like taking up all that space on your computer, go and get this app on there called Sample, and it'll allow you to get the section and what you need from the song. It's been very helpful to me. Hopefully, it's helpful to you too. If you have it, make use of it. I don't know why you're not using it. And if you are, then sorry for jumping to conclusions. It's a real nice tool, is all I'm saying. But in this case, since it's acting dumb and it don't want to work for me, I am going to just download it. How simple is that? It's very simple. I can't say American simple because America is very difficult. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that, right? And then it's gonna come in real nice. Y'all about to see what I'm about to do with it. I'm gonna use one of the smart controls to kind of, the smart controls really help. I don't use smart controls for everything because I'm very against not making the music. Like, this is a loop, yes, indeed, but there's some parts about it that should be organic. And that's why I'm doing a little scratch, trying to make a scratch sound because I don't have the actual, turntables to do it. But yeah, willing, one day I will. But yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's play Okay, so that part, watch what I do. It's gonna be so dope when I do it to a Alright, there we go. So that'd be how I kind of start. I'm gonna kind of smooth it out a little bit. I'm about to do something ugly with that, like in a good way, not ugly, but y'all know what I mean. If I'm just gonna totally just flip Now I'm gonna change this one back to the original, you know. Or I could just do it one down from here. No, maybe one up. I'm gonna do this one. Maybe it is the original one. Okay, I'm gonna keep it the same now. But those who understand the art form of this, that's who it's for. And I'm gonna be dropping this. Okay, let's see. All right, I'm gonna play it from the top one more time, and then it's done. And I'm gonna talk a little bit more about why I call it righteous anger. That's what the Ruach gave to me, the Spirit gave to me, or the Most High. I'm not quick to say the Spirit gave this to me, the Spirit gave that to me, but in this case, I know that the Spirit gave it to me. That's why I'm on here. I wouldn't be on here if it wasn't for that. I just heard like a lion's roar. I'm gonna put a lion's roar in the beginning of that when it's like coming up. Well, when it's going down. Actually go perfect in there, like while that sound is being made, the song also kind of meshes in there, but really well, really perfect. I don't know why that part reminded me of Fat Albert right there. It's just like real heavy and pick up. Awesome. It ends like I wanted it to end. Very simple, instrumental, enough for somebody to get off what they need to spit real quick. Prayfully, it's in the Ruach. I mean, these tracks the Most High told me to give out free. And I'm going to obey the Most High's command. This is to encourage, this is to uplift. Again, this is called righteous indignation. Indignation is, we're not supposed to stay angry, but there are times where things do anger us. And there are times where I did not take out the anger in the way that I should have taken it out. I'd be sitting here lying to you, acting like I really took it out the way I was supposed to, and I didn't. But the Most High over time helped me to be patient, helped me to be angry but sin not. Like, allow what need to be handled or what need to be taken care of, how the truth need to be told, to be left in the spirit of the Most High. It's not even for me to contemplate on how I'm going to go about doing a situation or handling a situation. Some will say I handled it wrong. Some will say that I handled it right. Some will be right. Some will be wrong. It depends on what we stand for. Some was right on ways I handle it because I'm still growing in those areas. But now who I am compared to who I used to be is not the same. And who you are now and what you used to be is not the same. I pray that it's not the same. If you have problems with that, ask the Most High to give you the strength to endure through that. But just know, and asking the Most High for that, you will have to endure through the next thing that may happen. But that don't mean be afraid and do not pray for the next thing. You see what I'm saying? But I'm going to play this one more time, man. You know, don't handle things the way that you want to handle them. You know what I'm saying? Let the Most High come through and give you the strength and the courage to be able to handle these things in a wise way, in a wise manner. And for me, making this music and doing what I do, it helps me to put it in the right direction. Not just put it into sound and then shift those feelings to somebody else, but put a righteous meaning to it. Shift it to people to not make these same mistakes and things that I've done in my past. I'm not ashamed of anything that I've done that made me who I am today, because I have today to get it right. You have today to get it right as well. So I'm going to play this one more time, man, and then I'm going to be off of here. But the scripture was 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 18. Everything is already done. If you just getting in, then you can catch the rest of it on the live, you know. I'm going to post this back up so whoever missed it can see it. Back to the beginning. So there you have it right there. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be something that I'm about to drop this. Like I said, this I called this. I was gonna call it give back, but then what was in me to call it was righteous anger, righteous indignation, righteous anger. That's more better for me because that's what I felt like looking at all the stuff going on in the world. And so should it be for any who's proclaiming righteousness or who is because of the spirit of the Most High in you. And whatever gifts you have, you should be paying attention to what's going on out in the world and using your gift accordingly, the way the Most High wants you to use it, man. And it's just time for us to use these gifts not based off of how you feel. Don't use the gift based off how you feel. Use the gift based off of what is righteous to do. Take the gifts that you have inside of you and use them. I don't care if it may be speaking just like this, or it may be writing, it may be sharing poetry, it may be um, helping somebody out. You may be great at helping people, or whatever it is that you do it to the best of your ability. Stick to it. Don't be selfish in doing it. Be selfless. A lot of people are becoming selfish today and they're using these gifts the wrong way. That's why you're not getting the outcome you want to see because they're being used wrong. You know, when it's used the right way, it's not going to just be to benefit yourself and your ideas. It's going to be to benefit somebody else. It's going to be to benefit the kingdom. If you're for the people, then it should be benefiting the people. So I'm giving back righteousness instead of giving back the same thing that I'm seeing in the world every day and being silent about it. It's time for me to come out the cave and start talking like this, even if it's just for one, if it's for two, if it's three. I don't care. Whoever this video touch, whoever it reaches in due time, that was who it was for. You see what I'm saying? It's not about numbers, ratings, or anything like that for me. And even I had points in my life where things like that happened, and it never satisfied me like the Spirit of the Most High does. And the Messiah was even so angry, he flipped these tables because what they were selling in his father's house, and the fact that they were using the father's house as merchandise. And a lot of people are doing that today, proclaiming to live righteous, but they're using these things for merchandise instead of trusting the Most High. And we're children of faith. You should know that whatever next that you can't see gonna happen, that the Most High will make room for that. You see what I'm saying? It might not be money. It might be the Most High gives you room to be more patient, gives you room to love more, give you room to be at peace, even give you space and time to just enjoy the space and time that you're in. You see what I'm saying? That, you know, the Most High give that to you, but in these things, have the zeal, right? But don't let the fire that you have inside you be without righteousness. Don't let it be without the spirit of the Most High. Use it and stir up the gift inside of you. Use the gift that's inside of you, and don't only do it when it's convenient. Do it when it's inconvenient. When it doesn't seem like the messages are being supported. The support that you need comes from the Most High. The support that is needed comes directly from the source. And there are resources that are set up that to give the message to the right people, the ones that need to hear it on time. You see what I'm saying? So I choose to not sin when I'm angry, even though I've done it before. But those lessons had taught me to not carry it out that way because you're only gonna get the benefits you don't want to see. If you fight fire with fire, it's just gonna keep rising. If you put that fire out, if you quench that fire in someone else, then it's how should I say, it's worth it when you could put that fire out through a soft tone or through a soft approach. And it doesn't mean that we're soft because we take a soft approach. I had many think that I chose to be soft and not handle it the way that they think that it should be handled, even using the scriptures to try to validate their reasons for responding harshly to people. See, you can respond sharp without being harsh. You see what I'm saying? And there's a way to do that. There's a way to do these things. So, and all of these things that's being done, just take the time out to just, allow these gifts to be used the right way. You know, let the Most High speak to you. Let the Most High use you in the way that is fruitful. You see what I'm saying? If you let the Most High use you in a way that's fruitful, anything you do will be fruitful. Anything that you touch will be fruitful. Anything that you, uh, any step that you take, you know what I'm saying? It'll always prosper the way the Most High wanted to. The Creator created you to create. So don't allow the pressures of this world to make you so angry where you don't think. You know, same for myself. I speak to myself as I speak to you. Every day I'm learning something new about this here. And the reason why we should stay in the presence of the Most High too, so that we could be filled with encouragement in the spirit, such as this, to continue to go forward and to treat everybody the way they want to be treated. That's why we should be praying um, always, not just Father, right now we pray to you, but praying as you do what you're doing, as you go about your day, praying while you're on the way, praying within, also being there to support when as you need to. Don't burn yourself out doing that neither, and don't do it looking for anything else back. Just do it because it's in you to do it, and I'm doing this because it's in me to do it. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I'm about to post it up. Thank y'all. Anybody who stopped by, anybody who will, anybody who has been enjoying these alarm tunes and Shabbat tunes. I consider them forever tunes because when you look at Olam or Aolam, you get uh, perpetual or an eternity or continual, which people say Ulam or Olam as in forever. So I'm using Alam tunes as in forever tunes, always tunes. Instead of Shabbat Shalom on one day, I rather to complete it, through the rest of the day, because that's what we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be from going to keeping a day of Shabbat to being a day of Shabbat, not just one day, not one literal day, but being a life of Shabbat to somebody else who need it, being peace to somebody else who needs peace, being love to somebody else who needs that love. But we can only be that resource to them for a moment of time, and they have to choose to make a life decision and choose life every single day, just like I have to choose life this day. And I could thank the Most High this day that I was able to choose life today. And that's what I share with you, is to choose life. Choose life. And even when I go back to hear the same encouragement the Most High is giving out, which I do constantly, because I have to be a man of my word, and I want to be a man of the word that is also coming through me. It's not my personal word, but it's the word that the Most High gives. And the Most High continue to use you. Be faithful over a few things. He'll make you to be rulers over many, not to usurp authority, but to encourage the spirit that's in somebody else, to help them to use that gift that is in them. And that one will spark another one, and that one will spark another one. For one man's righteous, many will be made righteous. Many will become righteousness from seeing your righteousness. But for one man's sin, this as well as I'm realizing this, which is why I have not attained. But even as I'm getting there, the Most High is perfecting me so that I can continue, I could become into his perfection and continue in the perfection. And to the Most High declares me to be, I be apprehended of him, not of myself. There's a lot that are apprehending themselves, that are recognizing themselves. But the Most High will recognize us for the righteousness and let us continue it each day. Shalom. Peace. Continue.